All right, so this is the optional travel reviews. If you are done with your review packet, you want some more practice on the problems that are going to be on the problems portion of the file, this is the video for you. There's going to be 2 activities in this video, so you can skip to the second half to see the second activity, or you can just watch the first activity. All of the answers are going to be given to you. If you do them, you get some credit. If you don't do them, it doesn't penalize you, okay? But these are definitely opportunities to see exactly what the problems part of your final is going to look like as far as quantity of problems and types of problems, okay? So first semester activity A, here we go. So if you choose to do this one, make sure that you label it activity A in your submission, okay? Here is the first question. An object has a mass of 3.45 grams and a volume of 21 milliliters. What is its density? So pause the video, do the problem, and then at the end I'll show you all the answers. Question number 2 has a few parts to it. So A, we've got a simple conversion, and B, we have a derived conversion. Go ahead and pause the video if you need to and do those 2 problems. And then part C and part D, we have our bridge conversion for part C and our rate conversion for part D. I won't be able to tell you that it's a bridge conversion on the final, but hopefully you can recognize that with those unit changes. All right, question 3 is a light equation table. So we will give you these on the test. We will give you these on the test. You will just have to complete one table or 4 calculations of light equations. Question number 4 is a weighted average mass using isotopes, and identifying the element is number 5. Question number 6 is going through using an element, its electron configuration, trying to figure out how it will become stable by becoming an ion. Seven, the electron dot structure and resonance structures for nitrate, which is NO3 1-. Number 8 is our shapes lab table. So you'll do 2 molecules through this process and determine which one has the higher melting point and why. That is it for the problems part of the exam. Here are the answers. Pause the video as needed. I'll make sure that you can hopefully read these. Scooch it up here so we can see number 4 and 5. Okay. I'm going to zoom in by lifting this up. I don't know if that's going to be a good method so you can see the details in the work here. On the back side, you know those dots are hard to see. All right, so that's activity A. Here's activity B. So this one's numbered differently. Instead of like 2, A, B, C, D, I think we go 2, 3, 4, 5. So it looks like there's more questions as far as numbers go, but it is exactly the same number of questions. And again, very representative of what will be on your final. So let's go through the questions for review activity B. So 1, what is the density of an object with a mass of 4.23 milligrams and a volume of 14.27 liters? Yep, there we go. 2, 3, 4, 5 are our simple, derived, bridge, rate conversions. 6 is light equations. We're looking for the wavelength of light. Sorry, you're given the wavelength of light. We want to know frequency and energy. So that's 2 different calculations. This one, you are given frequency and we want to know wavelength and energy. So that's 2 different calculations. So just like the table on activity A, you had to do 4 calculations. This one is 4 calculations with those light equations. Again, you're going to be given all of this information at the bottom on the exam. You do not have to memorize those. Number 8, weighted average mass with 2 isotopes, and then what is the element? So this one's a little simpler because of the number of isotopes. Number 10 is the electron configuration and stability of rubidium through ion formation. Number 11, draw the structure for the polyatomic ion carbonate, including resonance. And number 12 is our shapes lab table. So again, it looks like more questions because it goes to 12, but it's not more questions, it's the same number. All right, answers to those ones. Hopefully we can get this into some focus here. So there's our first 5 questions, pretty easily to see, hopefully. Easily to see. I'm not an English teacher. All right, here's the light equations and the weighted average mass. Ion formation, resonance structures, and our shapes lab table. Okay, so again, if you get both of those done, you are ultra prepared for the finals part, the problems part of your final exam. If you only get one of them done, that's still more prepared than most of your classmates will be. Unfortunately, we don't get as much participation in this as we wish we would, but those warm-up preps that we've been doing all week are super representative of the final, and all of those problems on the final review are a great way to practice, and they're just more numerous than what's actually on the final. So these practice problems are very representative of what you'll see on your final exam for the paper portion. Okay, so hope you are enjoying your review. I know it's a lot, but we will see you in class.